in Philadelphia. So, Olive. Good Shabbos. Good Shabbos. Come on in. Shabbat Shalom. Did you take a book? You got one? Okay. It's a little slow. I have 7:03.
Good Shabbos, good Shabbos, good Shabbos. Let's start with the nigun. All you got to do is die to this one. When the words do come along, they'll be in Yiddish. I'll take care of that. But all you got to do is I da 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 ya da da ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 da. Let's try it again. The Yiddish translates as, if I had golden wings, I would fly to you. If I had a horse and carriage, I would ride to you. If I had pen and ink, I would write to you. If I had a golden ring, I would give it to you. Wollt ich haben gildene Flügeln, wollt ich zu dir fliehen. Wollt ich haben gildene Flügeln, wollt ich zu dir fliehen. Wollt ich haben gildene Rede, wollt ich zu dir folgen. Da 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 da. Listening always reminds me about a story I heard a long time ago about a simple herdsman who didn't know how to daven. But he would get up every morning and he would say, Lord of all the world, it is apparent and known unto you that if you had cattle to tend, even though I charge other people money to tend cattle, I wouldn't charge you because I love you. He said this every morning. One day a learned man came along and heard him praying like this, and he said, Fool, do not pray thus. And he taught him the benedictions, the brachas, he taught him the Shema, he taught him the tefillah, which he quickly forgot. And now he was too embarrassed to say what he was saying before. The learned man had a dream, and he hears a voice saying, if you do not tell him to say what he used to say, know that misfortune will overtake you, for you have robbed me of one who belongs to the world to come. So the learned man went back. He told the herdsman of his dream, told him to say what he used to say. So yeah, we can look at the story and draw the conclusion. Don't look down on simple folk. Would be a good conclusion. But as I was thinking about it, getting ready for the service, I realized it can touch closer to home. Maybe I have something that brings me closer to God that at the same time embarrasses me. Maybe you have something that brings you closer to God that at the same time embarrasses you. Isn't particularly profound or cool or dazzling. Maybe it's naive. Maybe it's goofy. Maybe it's corny. Maybe it's sentimental. Maybe it's out of fashion. Doesn't matter. Don't censor that part of yourself. It may not win you any admiration or style points, but it may help open the door to the world to come. Ich hab ein Pferd und Sattel, wollt ich dir geritten. Wollt ich hab ein Tint und Feder, wollt ich zu dir geschrieben. Wollt ich hab eine gildene Ringele, wollt ich zu dir gegeben. Da 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 da. Da 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 ya da da ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da da ya da da ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da da ya da 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 ya da da. Good Shabbos. Good Shabbos. Allow me to introduce myself to those of you who don't know me. My name is Will Saul. And quite a while ago, I was helping with the music here at CRC. And I'm delighted to be back. This congregation, of course, is blessed with a remarkable number of rabbis, many of whom are remarkably good musicians, and in what can only be described as the strangest alignment of the planets that I've ever heard of. None of them are available this Shabbos. So here I am, in any.
And we're lucky to have you.
And of course, Becky's here to help. Becky Zool, whom I trust you all know. And she's going to light our Shabbos candles.
Absolutely.
Lighting the Shabbat candles is the doorway between worlds, the world of the commonplace and the world of Shabbat. And we create that doorway when we light the Shabbat candles.
I just had a thought. I'm going to see if it's in the back of the book. This is totally unplanned here. Yeah. Turn to page 118.
118.
Or zaru alat tzadik ulishrei lev tzimcha. Light is sown for the righteous and joy for the upright in heart. You probably know this tune. You just never sung it as a nigun. Ay, 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 ay. Tzadik ulishrei lev simcha. Or zaru alat tzadik ulishrei lev simcha. Tzadik ulishrei lev simcha. Or zaru alat tzadik ulishrei
That melody. I'm so glad we found a way to use it.
Yeah, I mean, Shenandoah is one of God's great tunes. But the words have never made any sense to me. Are we talking about a river? Are we talking about an Indian princess? Are we in Missouri? Are we in New York? I mean, it's completely confused. But the melody is immortal. So, there we go. Page 8. I don't know if Rabbi Goodman has taught you this tune or not.
This is a Jim Goodman tune?
It's not one he wrote. It's one that he brought.
Fantastic.
L'chadodi l'krat kala b'nei Shabbat l'kabbalah. L'chadodi l'krat kala b'nei Shabbat l'kabbalah. L'chadodi לקראת קהלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לקדודי לקראת קהלה, בני שבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור בדיבורך, השמיענו אל המיוחד. אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ולתפארת לתחילה. Adodi לקראת קהלה Shabbat Kabbalat Likrat Kala Pene Shabbat Kabbalat Likrat Shabbat Lekuven Elcha Ki Makor HaBaracha Merosh Mekedem Nisuka Sof Maaseh B'Machshava Tefillah Adodi Likrat Kala Pene Shabbat Kabbalat Adodi Likrat Kala Pene Shabbat Kabbalat Hitoreri Kiva Orechu Mi Ori Uri Shir Daberi Kevod Adonai Alaich Nigla Lekadodi Likrat Kala Pene Shabbat Kabbalat Lekadodi Likrat Kala Pene Shabbat Kabbalat
ברי בשלום,
Materet Bala
גם בשמחה ובצורות, טוב אמוני אף סגולה, בוריך קלה.
Baruchu et Adonai
Page 12.
Page 12, Ma'ariv Aravim. I love the prayers that we say to greet the light, to greet the evening. And one of the many things I love about them is the way that they always acknowledge the mixed nature of things. In this prayer, light gives way to darkness, and darkness gives way to light, which in turn gives way to darkness, which in turn gives way to light, etc., etc. Goli al or mifnei hoshek, hoshek mifnei or. It's right in the middle of there. See it? Let's try singing it. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim b'chokma poteach sherim u'b'tbuna misanetim u'machalif et hazimanim u'misader et hakokavim b'mishmerotehem Barakia Kirtzuna Leo Mifnei Hoshek Mifnei לילה ומעביר יום ומביא לילה ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה אדוני צבאות שמו אלוהים לפני חושך חושך לפני אור אלוהים לפני חושך חי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני המעריב הרבים. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך ובעשיך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך וקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך
למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Page 18. מי כמוך בעלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, מי כמוך בעלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילו, אוסף אליהם, נורא תהילו, אוסף אליהם, מלכותך ובניך, חוקי הים לפני משה ומרים, מלכותך ראו בניך, חוקי הים לפני משה ומרים, זה לי, זה לי, אנו, זה לי, אנו, ואמרו, לעולם ועד, Adonai Yimloch Leolam Vaed. 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 Ne'emar ki fadad Adonai et Yaakov uglo miyat hazak mimenu. Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. Page 20. Hashkidenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom Hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Hashkidenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom Hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Allow us to lie and rise in peace. Shalom, shalom. Allow us to lie, allow us to lie and rise in peace. Shalom, shalom. Hashkidenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom Hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Hashkidenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom Hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim.
This evening and this time seemed like a good place for this poem. It's called Trust by Thomas Smith. It's like so many other things in life to which you must say no or yes. So you take your car to the new mechanic. Sometimes the best thing to do is trust. The package left with the disreputable-looking clerk, the check gulped by the night deposit, the envelope passed by dozens of strangers, all show up at their intended destinations. The theft that could have happened doesn't. Wind finally gets where it was going, through the snowy trees and the river. Even when frozen, the river arrives at the right place. And sometimes you sense how faithfully your life is delivered, even though you can't read the address.
Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Ufrosalenu sukat, sukat shlomecha. Ufrosalenu sukat, shlomecha. And cover over us tonight with a shelter of peace. Shalom, shalom, Shamru v'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat Masot et HaShabbat L'dorot L'doritot Shamru v'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat Masot et HaShabbat L'dorot L'doritot Beni uvein b'nei Yisrael Oti le'olam Oti le'olam V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat Lasot et HaShabbat L'dorot L'doritot Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai Et hashamayim ve'et haaretz v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et hashabbat lasot et hashabbat l'dorot l'doritot Uvayom hashvi Shabbat vaynafash Shabbat vaynafash HaShabbat Lasot et HaShabbat L'dorot Berit Olam V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat Lasot et HaShabbat L'dorot Berit Olam Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah V'yamad yivarak Yerusei v'yamlik malhusei B'chayechon uv'yomechon Uv'chayei d'kol beis Yisrael Bahagala Uv'izman kari v'imru amen Yehei shemei Rabbah mevorach Le'olam u'l'olmei almaya yitbarak Yitbarak v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh V'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shemei d'kudsha b'richu Leila min kol birchata v'shirata Tushbechata v'nechemata Damiran v'alma v'imru Tehilatecha wandering child in a world that's new, past even hoping. Peace is an old woman's eyes that have seen so much, yet warmly open. Peace is the pilot's port. They're already in his heart. And peace will take his hand and bring him home. I am a wandering child in a world that's wild, past even breaking. My eyes have seen too much, and they long to close, though scarcely waking. Clinging to what I can, I cry out in the night, and peace will take my hand and bring me home. When will you ever, peace, wild wood dove, shy wings shut? Your round me roaming end and under be my boughs. When, peace, will you, peace? I'll not play hypocrite to my own heart. I'll yield, you do come sometimes, but that piecemeal peace is poor peace. What poor peace, what pure peace allows alarms of wars, the daunting wars, the death of it. Oh, surely, reaving peace, my Lord must leave in you some good. And so he does leave patience exquisite that plumes to peace thereafter. And when peace here does house, he comes with work to do. He does not come to coo. He comes to brood and sit. Peace is a wandering child in a world that's new, past even hoping. Peace is an old woman's eyes that have seen so much, yet warmly open. Peace is the pilot's port. They're already in his heart. And peace will take his hand and bring him home. And peace will take your hand and bring you home. Thanks, Michael. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. So he admonishes the leaders. What are your many sacrifices to me, says the Eternal One? I am sated with the rams you bring as burnt offerings, with the fat of your fine animals. I take no delight in the blood of bulls. Go sit down. Take no delight in the blood of bulls or lambs or goats. When you come to seek my presence, who asked this of you, to trample my courts? Bring me no more futile offerings. Incense is an abomination to me. New moon and Sabbath, the calling of assemblies. I cannot endure festivities along with evil. I hate your new moons, your festival days. They are a burden to me. I cannot bear them anymore. When you stretch out your hands, I will avert my eyes from you. However much you pray, I will not listen while your hands are filled with blood. Wash yourselves, cleanse yourselves. Put your evil doings away from my sight. Cease to do evil. Learn to do good. Seek justice. Relieve the oppressed. Uphold the orphan's rights. Take up the widow's cause. And you see right at the end there, he comes to that classic articulation of those who are particularly vulnerable in society, who particularly need care taken of them. And as I was teaching this last year, I had an insight which felt like more of a bigger deal than it probably is. But it's common to say that Isaiah really doesn't want them to abolish the sacrificial system, does he? But it particularly hit me that he's talking to the leaders here. It's like when we have, please God, no, one more school shooting and some politician deep in the NRA's pocket says that his thoughts and prayers, and we react just the way we're reacting now, completely dismissively. Well, we're not against thoughts, are we? We're not against prayers. We're against hiding behind thoughts and prayers, hiding behind slogans like that. These people are hiding behind the sacrificial system. They're not using it as a way to make themselves open. They're hiding behind it. So, one of the many things to think about, I guess, as we approach Tisha B'Av, Becky will be making some announcements about our observance here. The temple, at its mythic best, was a conduit. It was Israel's connection to God. It's the loss of connection that we mourn on Tisha B'Av. As Becky's teacher, Elliot Ginsberg, once said, on Tisha B'Av, God and Israel blink at the same time. So, we can use this time. We can use this time because this is how we're beginning to get ready for the new year, for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. The season is turning now. We're starting to get into the orbit of these holidays, and following Tisha B'Av, these haftarahs of consolation are all preparatory to that. So I hope you have an especially interesting time with them. All the haftarahs of consolation are found in the same part of the book of Isaiah. It's wonderful, but don't get me started on that. Instead, get me started on prayers for healing. Now I'm going to stand up. I can manage a piece of paper in my hand and a microphone. I can't manage a book and microphone as well. Those for whom we're praying include Jordan Cronemer, Rabbi Bert Jacobson, Rina Bat-Ruth, Mary Chris Prost, Maya Nagel, Mark Gorin, Barry Robbins, Drew Morris, Margie Buxner, Maggie Bradford, Debbie Sloan, Brian Harris, Marlene Eisenstein, Gary Sewell, Leslie Kaplan, and Randy Sherman. Anyone else, please? For Josh. For Jackie. Yes? For Bonnie, thank you. Yes. Linda, thank you very much. Yes. Andrew, yes. Sarah? Mary Kilroy. Carol Portman, thank you.
Michael, is there anybody online that has asked for healing prayers?
Okay, thank
No.
you. No.
You know what?
She says
Thank
no.
God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Rabbi Jim. Rabbi Karen, yeah.
And Rabbi Karen, we miss you. Get well soon.
Misha berach avotenu mechor habracha ve'imotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishe berach imotenu mechor habracha ve'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Amen.
So, before we conclude, we have a few announcements. Tomorrow morning, we have hybrid Torah study here at 9:30 a.m. You can either come here or catch it online. At 9 o'clock? At 9 a.m., 9 a.m., thank you. Shabbat services, as usual, at 10. The Grief Support Group meets tomorrow at 12:30, but it's virtual only. So that'll just be online tomorrow. As Will said, Tisha B'Av is coming up. It starts this Wednesday evening at sundown and ends Thursday at sundown. And we invite you all to join Rabbi Daniel here at 7 p.m. this Wednesday night for the traditional light meal before the fast of boiled eggs, hard-boiled eggs, and water. We invite all members who have lost someone in the past year. come and join us, light a candle, and share a memory of your loved one. We will chant from the Book of Lamentations. All this is part of the work of recognizing our sadness and loss and letting go and letting ourselves prepare for the new year. It's hard work. We got to do it every year. A few other announcements. We have a summer clothing drive going on right now for our Tikkun closet. The one thing that we get asked for the most is men's socks. And the socks that most of our unhoused neighbors ask for are black tube socks or athletic socks for men. Black socks don't show the dirt because many people have no way of washing them. And some nice athletic socks or socks with a nice cushy bottom, not the dress socks, for people who have to stand and walk around all day, are always extremely appreciated. We're also collecting men's undershirts, underwear, plain t-shirts, plain white or plain black t-shirts. If you can bring size extra large, that will fit the most of our neighbors that come and ask for help. And also, if you want to get physically involved, our mitzvah garden is growing strong. You walk out into the parking lot and which direction? Yeah, just on the other side of the parking lot is our beautiful mitzvah garden. We have hundreds of pounds of food from this garden every year. And you can join in this wonderful work. Drop by on Sunday evenings at 6 p.m. Absolutely no experience is necessary. Gardeners of all levels and even people who are not gardeners have plenty to do, and you don't need to make a commitment. Just come. See what you can do. We grow organic fruits and vegetables for our neighbors who face food insecurity. And we bring it all to Trinity Food Ministry, and it's always gone very quickly. So, not a whole lot of happy announcements, but a lot of useful ones.
Stand for the Elena, please, on page 38. Aleinu l'shabeach v'adonako, v'teit g'delai oseh bereshit, shelo asanu k'goy haratzot, v'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adam, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, l'gor aleinu k'hotonam, v'anachnu korim mishtachavim u'modim, l'fnei melech malkei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, shunotei shamayim v'yosed haaretz, u'moshav yikaro b'shamayim mima'al, u'shkinatu zo b'govhei meromim, Hu Eloheinu Einod, Emet Malkeinu Efesulato, Kakatuv B'Torato, V'yadata Yom B'Hashevota El Levavecha, Ki Adonai Hu HaElohim, B'Shamayim Mima'al. be seated.
We remember those who are no longer with us and those who are in mourning. We especially remember today David Martin, Bobby Freundglass's uncle, Mark Maloney, Samuel Moses Rosenthal, that's Deborah and Robert Rosenthal's son, Art Peters, Bruce Sape, Marvin Sachs, Melba Powell, Ruth Rosenberg, Sidney Franklin, Rosalie's husband, Bernie Haynes, David Bieber, Ellen Wallach, Gerald Cohen, and Rose Telsner, Betty Jean Deal, Caitlin Corner, Sydney Wolfe. Wow, Sydney Wolfe. Albert Wong, Carol Zimbralt, Mindel Padower, Rhea Davison, Toby Newberger, David Newberger's wife, we have several upcoming Kaddishes, but I can save them, I think. Oh, Shirley Osheroff, the mother of Nicole Osheroff. Others who have recently left us, Gary Morris, Andy Pultman, Susan Hockman, it's been 30 days. If you are in mourning, if there is somebody you would like to remember for Kaddish, I invite you to stand and say their name. Oh, your wife Sue. That's, yes.
So it's been a very tough week for myself. Lost my preschool neighbor, classmate, all the way through high school, Dr. Randy Sherman, world-renowned plastic surgeon. He just turned 72 last month. Our bar mitzvahs at the Namlin were just a month apart. He was killed in a plane crash. Pilot as well. Traveled all around the world, underprivileged kids and civilized countries to fix kids' cleft palates. Was a leader in microsurgery for attaching digits and things of this nature. And he was visiting his brother in Tucson, some friends in Santa Fe, on his way back to Los Angeles, where he was a chair of the microsurgery department at Senior Sinai Hospital. He lost an engine and take off in Santa Fe. It was on news on Wednesday morning.
Randy Sherman, what a tragic accident. Thank you for sharing his life with us. Thank you. Your grandmother, Carol Evan. Oh. Paul Schumer. Yeah, Vicki Nova. Sylvia Ginsburg. And your mother, Janice. Alan Wolf. Thank you, Sarah. Say her name again. Tanya Angel Howard. Thank you. Yeah. I'm so sorry for your loss.
My aunt, Donna Handwriting.
Your Aunt Donna.
She loved Elvis. I hope she's rocking and rolling.
I hope she is rocking and rolling and enjoying Elvis's company. Aw, thank you. Michael, do we have any other names? No?
Yes, we are remembering Nance Krushek, Tony Bennett, or Benet, Gail Stone Towen, Al Rudler, Dr. Robert Sr., Lois Loomstein, and Charlene Schneider.
May their memories all be a blessing. If anybody else would like to stand in solidarity with our mourners, I invite you to stand now. As we say this prayer that does not mention mourning or death, but praises the name of God and asks for peace. Yit gadal v'yit kadash shemei rabba ba'ama divrach yehutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chai echon v'yom echon v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala v'zman kariv v'imu. Amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevorach le'olam ul'olmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shmei dekudesha brichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechamata da'amiran ba'alma v'imu. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shamaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imu. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imu. Amen. May the one who makes peace in the high places make peace upon us and upon all Israel and upon all who dwell on earth. And let us all say, Amen.
Do a closing blessing.
All right. Let's put your arms around each other. All right. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God watch over you and keep you. Ye'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichanecha.
May you be able to look God straight in the punim and smile.
Yisad Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. And may we all know the greatest gift of all, and that is peace. Peace in our lives, in our hearts, with our neighbors. Peace. And let us say, Amen. Good Shabbos. Good Shabbos.